I'm your host, Zach Anner, and you know there's a lot of bad news out there, but there's also a lot of good. You just need to know where to look. Oh, look, here it is. This is Top of the Monday. I've got some great news about manatees. You know that I love them. I've been a fanatee my whole life. And now, manatees are finally off the endangered species list and onto the threatened list. Okay, that still sounds pretty threatening, but still. And to celebrate, we have a very special guest. Greg the Manatee is here with us live via satellite. Greg, how does it feel to be threatened? I understand it probably doesn't feel great, but I wasn't really planning on having a debate about healthcare, but some thoughts on North Korea too, huh? Can we just keep it to the good news? All right, there's no reason to get personal. Now I'm feeling threatened. All right, Greg the Manatee, everybody. I thought that interview would be fun. I guess manatees are dicks. This week's fruit of the week is grapefruit. When I want a fruit that has grape in the name but isn't a grape, I eat a grapefruit. Not as good as grapes. I love public transportation, guys. I don't care what anyone says. But the media seems to always be down on it. Speed 1 made us afraid of buses. Speed 2 made us afraid of boats. Speed 3 made us afraid of losing George Clooney in space. That was a speed, right? But Japan is turning that around. 3 years ago, the tiny island of Hokkaido was going to shut down their train, citing a steep drop in ridership. That is, until they noticed that one girl was using it to get back and forth to school. So instead of shutting everything down, they kept it open. And not only that, they retooled the whole train's timetable just to fit the girl's schedule. And in March of 2016, Japan is finally shutting down the train because this girl is graduating. Awesome work, Japan. Way to look out for that kid's needs. And speaking of kidneys, let's go to kidney news. So in the UK, there's this guy named Imran Najee, whose mom needed a kidney transplant, and like any good son, he's like, "Mom, I totally got this." And his mom was like, no, it's fine. Imran had this brilliant idea to exploit all older people's lack of understanding about technology and the internet. He said, "Mom, I was totally gonna sell my kidney anyway on eBay." Imran's mom was like, "Well, if you were gonna sell your kidney, why don't you just give it to me? I need a kidney." And he was like, "All right, Mom." So I'm happy to report that Imran and his mother are both doing well, sharing kidneys, and my kidney is now on sale on eBay for $2,700 and a 24-pack of Pepsi. Hearing this story about a great family makes me want to check on my family and ask, what's good with you? Charla Hannah says her good news is that she finally got the all's okay with her kidney disease. I'm so glad that everybody's getting good kidney news this week. I hope there's still a buyer for mine. That's all the time we have for good news this week because I've got to go rethink my feelings about manatees. But if you've got good news, share it with us. We'll use it next week. That's all for Top of the Monday. Bye. Oh, no.
SoulPancake.
And now for politics. I'm sure everyone's getting along, having a great conversation about the issues, and people are being real respectful of one another.